Give y'all time enough to come in. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. What I say is allegedly, y'all. But I don't know if this was for educating, criticism, community purposes. Um, I want to talk about Amari, a little Amari in Cleveland. What happened to her? So I want to talk about that and give y'all time to get in here. And I can't say what I want to say. Okay, content creator have to present this case. Y'all come on in. Happy Friday. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. I shouldn't have to say that. We've been on YouTube too long. Everybody know you got to hit the like. Now, y'all, I want to come in. I want to get a shout out to my workers. Hey, baby. What's up? I'm going to get a shout out to my workers, my subscribers. Subscribe to the channel, people. It ain't going to bite you. It's free. Um, I want to talk about this case, and I want y'all to come in because I don't want y'all to wait till late to come in because I ain't gonna be on here all night. It's just I left Club TikTok and I want to come over here. And soon I went to the internet. The first thing I seen was little 5-year-old Amari. Amari. I can't say what I want to say about little Amari. Thank you, boo. I don't know. I can't say what I want to say about Amari, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say a little bit. Y'all, they just arrest a 8 and a 10-year-old. I'm trying to see how I'm going to present this. I'm going to say what I'm going to say because I'm going to be nice when I say it. But I'm trying to, since I know different strategies, I was in a lot of strategy classes that we had to use for students. Shout out to all my teachers out there, police officers, firemen, all you doctors and stuff, mothers and fathers. And I want to talk to y'all. Now, hey, baby. Now, I want to talk about this case. I want to put a little light on this case because how can I didn't only reason why I didn't want to teach elementary school because I'm too nice. I'm too nice for them. I let them have their way, let them have fun. I don't know how I know how to I know how to talk to them, but I don't know how to. You're talking about Amari wasn't but 5. And the people that done this to Amari, Amari's a little girl in Cleveland. Mama left her over there, go to over a friend's house to go to the doctor. First of all, she wasn't supervised. People, I done been to the doctor before and I took my kid. I know some things that you can't take your children with. Y'all, we got to. I just can't understand. Family got to get back like it used to be. But family's so broken into these young girls. They ain't got nobody to watch their kid. You know, y'all come in. They don't have nobody to watch their kids. I took my children everywhere I went. It hard for me to leave them. I tell the doctor, no, I ain't having no surgery this week. I ain't gonna got nobody to watch me. But I had an older daughter. But this girl, little Amari wasn't but 5. And the trauma that that beautiful little 5-year-old went through. Y'all got to get strict. Y'all got to get strict with your kids. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all be nice to people. Be good to people. And people will watch your children for you. People will be nice reliable people. You can't leave your kids with anybody. You have to have uh, happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday. And many, many more. Hope you reach 66 like me. Happy birthday, sweetie. Now, what I was saying was, this little 5-year-old girl deserved to be a cheerleader, deserved 5? Y'all, I can't give y'all detail by detail because I got to respect the policy of YouTube. But she went with other kids. Kids. We don't think that kids gonna hurt kids. That's why we keep telling y'all in school. Y'all think them y'all friends on them games that y'all be playing on the internet. Y'all think those. When your mama say everybody ain't your friend, they not. All these people ain't your friends. Y'all don't hear what they say. They ain't nobody ain't your friend. Ain't your partner. I mean, come on now. I'm doing good. Y'all so sweet. Make sure y'all good people. Y'all good people, please subscribe to my channel. It's free. I just want the good people. I just want people who care about people. Because one day, they gonna sell. Yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby. All right. Yeah. Oh, y'all, I got some TikTok I just finished doing. I talked about that in a few minutes. I got y'all some good TikToks. But this little girl didn't deserve this. And guess who went to jail, y'all, tonight? One too long ago. Well, went to jail behind it. 8 and a 10-year-old who did this to her. I think justice need to start getting on these parents. If you start locking up some of these parents, then it'll kind of open the eyes for the kids. Now, them kids saw that somewhere. For them to do that to that little girl, they saw it from somewhere. They got it from somebody. They saw this from somewhere. That's not normal for an 8 and a 10-year-old to think that way. Where they see that at? How did they think to take that little girl and do that little girl like that girl ain't got no hair up in her, y'all. Pull all her little braids out. Don't y'all know how it is? We know how it is. Women with braids, we know how it is. When you have your braid and your hair mixed up in there and somebody don't pull it out and then you bald head like that, 5-year-old little girl traumatized. I think that they can't allow 2 little kids up. They got the 2 little kids who held her hand. It really was an 8-year-old with them, y'all. It was an 8, 9, and 10. It was 8, 9, and 10. They locked the 8 and they let the 8 go down to 10. A parent should have went to jail behind it. Y'all was strict on us. The law was so strict on us back in the day. That's why we end up being good parents. We were good parents because y'all was strict on us. I always thought when kids do wrong, the parents, they held us responsible. That made me become a responsible parent. They made me become a responsible parent and being responsible because they were getting on us parents. They were on us parents hard about stuff. They'll come up to your job and lock you up, parents do. But now they let these parents get away with stuff. It's no way a 10 and a 8-year-old that all of a sudden think about doing that to a little girl. I feel that little girl. I ain't even that little girl, but I feel her pain because I know about when your braids in your hair and your hair connected to your braids. Whew. Y'all got to get better. Y'all young people got to get better at that because they look like something is controlling y'all. Y'all got to pray. Your kids. When you make them kids, they're your kids. It's no longer you go by yourself no more. It's no more, I ain't got nobody to keep my child, so I'm going to let them stay over here over so-and-so house, over here where they don't even watch children. I can't let anybody watch my kids, y'all. I'm strict on my kids. want to use this little question thing that they got right here, y'all. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Start question. Wait, y'all, let me ask this question. The color of... I don't know how to do this. Okay. I want to... It's a little sign they want me to try, but... Okay. Uh... I can't tell y'all everything, Sizzle. It's so listen, Sizzle. Try not y'all can't I can't we can't as creators, it's so much we can say. I'm telling y'all a little piece by piece. When I speak over here, I'm speaking in code. So it kind of y'all got to pick up on the code that I'm speaking in because we can't as a creator, it's not easy. We can't when you see other people saying something that they want to say, it's something about that channel, something they don't not get monetized off of it or something. It's something because the whole story is about that little 5-year-old Amari. Amari deserved justice. This shouldn't happen to no kid in this world. We are letting parents are letting stuff happen to their kids. I ain't saying she did it, but she ain't got but one child. When y'all when you listen, y'all, please, when you have, we as mothers cannot move like we want to move. We can't just jump up and go like we want to go when our kids are 5 and little. When they little, you can't. That's over with. You got to have somebody that you really, 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 really trust. And for that little girl, for somebody to take that little girl hand and take her out that door, who was watching the 5-year-old watching herself? What did you know about these people who watch your kid? Evidently, they ain't hear no A's and B's in C, D, E, F, G. Because Amari is now going through something. And then y'all parents get on here on the. And he said, it irritates me to see parents get on TV and start crying. Take your kids with you. Even if you couldn't take them, take the babysitter with you. I'm just strict, y'all. I was strict, and I ain't care what nobody said. I hear a lot of people saying, "Hey, this world, this time, you got to be strict." Amari's so beautiful. I know she got a grandmama. I know she got cousins. I know she got an auntie or somebody that you trust. That's why it's good to be nice to people. Stop sitting around on the phone talking about people. Stop being on the internet being mean to people. Because you're going to need somebody to keep your kids. You got to watch what you say about people. Because when this stuff come back and hit you, you don't forgot last year what you said about them kids. And always, the thing about it is, y'all, only person I'm feeling sorry for in this case is Amari. I don't cry. Everybody crying and stuff like that don't bother me. You crying, the mama crying, everybody crying. That ain't touch me. What touched me is that baby. Cause I wouldn't have left my 5-year-old over there. I should have had some kind of other choices to make. Be nice to these teachers. Be nice to people, older people that you can trust. If I was here and you weren't gonna be gone for like, you said, Lanita, can you watch Amari for like I think about a little 5 hours, about 4 hours? I don't know my appointment at 9 o'clock. And you know I'm a good person. You know you trust me and stuff like that. You know I'm not about to let Amari go outside. You know Lanita strict. She can't even go out that front door. I'm watching that baby because I'm responsible for that baby. The people who need to be locked up in this case is the person who is responsible for Amari. And them 3 little kids, their parents need to be locked up. Because those kids seen this from somewhere, don't know kids. This is not normal. Stop pretending that what we got to do in life is stop pretending that there's no issue. Y'all take up for. We don't want to admit that this person or that person have illnesses. I'm not going to talk about that. We ignore that. We don't want to be on medication. We don't want to do that. But you can't, things got to be under control. So we have to make decisions. Because if you don't make decisions with your mind, you're gonna have consequences. I'm talking in code. Y'all gotta pick it up. Pick up the pieces. Pick up what I'm saying. I'm talking through code. I'm talking through a code. I'm saying things without saying it. Cause that's what you have to do on YouTube. It's no way I looked at them little children going to jail. Y'all don't mind putting hand, cause what are y'all saying about our kids? So we bringing and blaming the kids and not the parents. And then the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I'm talking to the world. I'm talking to the world. When I talk on my channel, I'm talking to the world. I'm not talking to one person, two person, 3, 4, 5 people. I'm talking to the world. This ain't no joke. I'm talking to the world. I don't do no one-on-one talk. I'm talking to the people in this world. I had my one-on-one talk earlier today. This time I'm trying to find out. You got a 10-year-old. This is not normal, y'all. This is not normal. This is not normal. Hey, Cecil, you're not blocking them. You got to hit hide. Don't delete their message. You got to block them. Block means hide. On your paperwork, hide these people. Don't stop feeling sorry for them. See, that's what we dealing in the world now. We dealing with psychos. Psychos out here, y'all. And I ain't scared of none of them. Sorry, you too. I had to say that. I talk about mental health. I deal with that. I'm certified to do that. I got paperwork to certify. I'm certified. It's too much of this going on in the United States. Not even worried about mental health. They worry about making money and talking about people. People who talk about people and talk out of their head like that got issues that they can't help themselves. Them little boys, and they have a little girl with them who were with her little 5-year-old. They took her hand and walked in the woods and somewhere and left her out there screaming and hollering. Didn't nobody hear her. And a young lady sat down in the over there on her street. The kids come out and they do things like that. They come out there and they be on the street. That's why when I moved to my house 25 years ago, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to mine. I gotta keep my eyes open and ears too. This is no joke, y'all. The United States is so worried about money. We ain't thinking about. I know when people have mental issues. That's why I be telling censor them to hide the channel. It's blocking them because they don't have control of what they saying. They saying it. That's what happened to Amari. Amari trusted. I can't say the word I wanted to say. Now you got little elementary kids going to jail. They did it. Of course they did it. But they not responsible. What would the parent when the kid was out there? What was your child when your kid? Only thing you did was open up the door and say bye. Because you're getting on my nerve anyway. I'm glad you're in jail. What you say? What you say to your young boys? We ain't raising our kids right. Some of us not. And then we don't want the truth. We don't want people to speak the truth. We don't want the truth. We don't want facts. We want to talk bad all the time. If your mind in the gutter all the time, you got mental issues that you need help. Put my glasses up. Yeah. Where y'all from? Where you from, baby? Where you from? Because I never heard that name before. Where you from? Alicia, where are you from? Where you from? See, we don't do this on TikTok. I'm not used to this. We don't do this on Facebook. The only problem that this happened is on YouTube. Where y'all from? Oh, so do you speak English? I'm just asking a question. Do you speak English? Oh, I bet that was so beautiful, Sizzle. I bet that was so beautiful. Okay, do you understand what's going on over here? Have you ever heard about Amari? Have you ever heard the story of Amari? Are y'all rude over there? Because I know some people over there, they're not rude. They are so nice. I believe you probably know more about, I believe you 10. How old are you, about 10? You 10 years old? How old are you, darling? How old are you? I have a sweet little girl. I have a sweet little girl. I knew you were 14. See, that's why I be trying to tell the English. I can't pronounce your name, but English. It's a lot of who was supposed to be watching that girl. And you know what? BP. Well, let me say this to her right quick. I knew you was 14. See, I taught grades K through 12th grade. I knew you were 14. I knew you was young. That's why I don't like to be mean to y'all. That's why I want my mod to block y'all. Block, which is block, not delete, block. Okay, now go back to what BP said. Says, what did I tell you about putting somebody in timeout? What did I say? Do what I tell you. Don't put nobody in no timeout on my channel. I'm just a hard coach like that. That's how I coach. I don't play. So what BP said, shame on them people who's supposed to be watching. That's what I just said, BP. 5 minutes ago, I just said that. I said, who's supposed to be watching that little girl? If I got a 5-year-old, if you leave your child, you know, y'all, let me tell y'all what's going on, just in case y'all don't know. I know English, and it's you 14 and you know that. You 14 and you know that. You go to school every day and you see kids. Yes, you can hide me block. Oh, you can hide me block, but go back to hide me. Do you see your hide? Okay, put them in time and I block. Okay, and thank you, babe. Thank you, Sizzle. You're doing a good job. Now, English. You hide me. Do what I tell you to do. I've been doing this too long. People make me a mod, and I will. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you be one for a minute. So I just don't understand why it's so hard. I'm gonna make you one for right now, BP. I'm gonna make you one right now. I shouldn't. A content creator shouldn't tell y'all what to do. Hide means block the mother suckers. Cause I got young girls like this 14-year-old. Okay, listen, English. Okay, you go to school. Do you go to school? Because I'm talking to the people of the world, Sizzle. I can't just talk to you. I'm trying to talk to my sister. You know how many people on my channel? Come on now. Come on now. Please stop interrupting me and let me talk to these people. Okay, look, baby. I don't sing too much. through my years, 25 years in health and physical education. And you know, English, you know a lot of stuff happened in the gym. You know a lot of stuff happened in PE. You know I know what I'm talking about. Y'all be bullied every day in middle school, high school, elementary school. They bully y'all every day. And when y'all defend yourself, you in trouble. It's no way a 5-year-old girl, all her hair off right here. Her hair off and they torture her. And the kids who did it were but 8, 9, and 10. This happened for real, and people don't believe me, English. They don't believe what I'm saying. Stuff like this happened for real. It's mean people in this world. It's mean children in this world. I done seen a girl pop a boy so hard upside the head. I said, oh, I told him, don't do it, don't do it, don't hit him. Please don't hit him. First thing, who gonna get locked up? The boy. Not the girl, the boy. You know I'm telling the truth. It's a lot I see, and I have to report. It's no joke, y'all. This society is no joke. You got to, if you got distraction out here, you got distraction in the school, you got distraction with the people that y'all call y'all friend. Everybody ain't your friend. I'm trying to figure out how did they grab her at that young age. I don't know. That is a trail. They so young. That seems like somebody strong. What they even know about that? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't believe that. How do a 9, 8, 9, and 10-year-old even think to do that? Who else was there with them? Somebody seemed like they telling those kids what to do. They can't just think. I can't just. They usually kids be thinking about going on to play football, baseball, do this and do that. But it seemed like they were initiated. They was watched. They was told. See, them kids got to tell what happened. Television and those games. Television and games. Computers. But these parents are social media. Can't believe. And make it so bad is these parents still ain't woke up. Some of these young parents, my daughters and sons, they young and they got kids and they strict. But whoever was supervising her need to hear. I said that they need to lock whoever was supposed to be supervising that girl. And all them parents need to be punished. I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all what's going on. I'm going to tell y'all what's going on in the world. They said that was going to happen. Everything happened in our eyes at the end of the world. And y'all ain't even paying it no attention. The old folks know. The old people know. Older people know this is the end of the world. You ain't got to get quiet, Sizzle. You ain't got to get quiet. The other kids' parents, too. All of them need to be locked up. All them parents. All them parents. All them parents need to be locked up. Because social media is going to be there. Tape's going to be there. See, we had a lot of little stuff to stop us from doing that. The other kid, yeah. And it was a girl with them. A little girl with them. Another girl was with them. This is sad, y'all. All her hair gone. My forehead big. Just made my big forehead. Had braids right here. All that gone. And the mama on there crying and shit. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to say that. That's what I'm saying. I'm on YouTube. I got to respect them. The mama on there crying and stuff. Why you ain't take your baby with you? If you ain't got no babysitter that day, cancel that. You can cancel your appointment. That little girl so pretty. We don't even know mentally what really, how they just gonna come up on the porch and take her hand and say, come on, walk with us. Or either she went to them. How she get away? Whew. I'm outraged at this story. Me too. I saw the story and I said, since I had they used to the every time you turn around it's a youngin. Because they don't these young people is possessed by the devil. Sorry about that, you too. Devil in control because they don't pray. They don't talk to the Lord. It's still a God up there, y'all. It's still one up there. It just look like people who sometimes your own mama can be jealous of you when you that little girl, that young girl. I don't care if a mama dress her girl up so pretty every day. It could be some jealousy in there. We don't know what's going on with this story. This is a weird story. This don't happen. This is not normal. But we want to point the finger at society. You're the parent that showed you responsible. 60 good. I remember when I was little, my granny said I would know when then the word right was coming. When we couldn't tell the men from the window. Okay, honey. I'm gonna tell you something. People don't want to believe it. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't care what you say about me. Revelation, you living in time right now. You're not paying, people not paying attention. They don't believe that stuff. Y'all, Revelation is serious. They already said it was going to happen. They already said this was going to happen. It's been happening for a while and people ain't paying. It's going to get worse. I told y'all that the other day. It don't get no better. It's going to get worse. You got to protect your kids. One day, all of them teachers gonna walk off this or walk away. I don't see teachers leave their class to walk. I started to walk out one time when I was young. Y'all ain't gonna have no teachers. Y'all ain't gonna have nobody teach some children. Y'all ain't gonna have no police officers that care when you dial 911. They gonna come to your rescue. They're gonna be slow, taking their time. Cause when they were doing what they had to do, y'all was complaining. Y'all better protect your children. This the end of the world, y'all. It's nowhere in the world a child should be outside. Unless they're in front of their door outside. Not over no next street over. Say what you want to say about me, because I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here 66 years. I'm about to be here 67 years. In March. They don't believe that, Kimberly. They don't know what we talking about the last day. They already saw it was going to be, you going to disrespect your parents, all that, and don't obey your parents, all this stuff, crime. Y'all don't see the end of the world? Y'all don't see? They can't find you no more. They ain't trying to find you no more because y'all putting yourself in a situation where they ain't trying to look for you. They don't want to look for you. They know you gone. But they want to pretend that they looking for you. But they are not looking for no missing person. These people don't care what y'all doing because y'all doing it to yourself. But then you call them a wolf. You call them for help. Help! Help! It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Stop pretending, people. I'm telling y'all the truth. But I like to sit back. And I like all these people who mean to people. Y'all got it coming. But see, it's gonna catch you off guard. If I came right now and I cussed everybody out of my chat, it's gonna come back on me. And it may not come tomorrow. It may not come this year. But something gonna say, dawg, why me? You don't remember what you said? That little girl was beautiful. She wasn't fine. You had to trust the person that you left her over there with. You need to be locked up too, mama. Them your friends. Them ain't our friends. Them ain't our friends. That's why I thank God my oldest one, I was 19 and had her when I was 20. And still was in college. Didn't miss no classes or nothing. Still graduated on time. But the thing about it, I did not like leaving her. Even she was over her grandmama. I did not like leave my baby. One day I took my baby to college with me in a stroller on the bus. I don't trust folks. I don't trust people. But God knows when I graduated, I was so happy. Then she's 46. So I was blessed to have an older daughter to help me when I started having them in my 30s. I started having the other ones in my 10 years apart from her, the second one. Y'all got it, man. Y'all. They got to do something about these parents, y'all. They got to do something about these parents. I bet they know where the men at. I know they know where they man or they woman at all times. Yeah, and what can be done about it? I feel sorry for Amari because I know how it is when somebody braid your hair, and I got a lot of help on here. I just got to pat down with Jill because I didn't want no. I love to breathe, and if you braid somebody's hair on that man, that hurt. That look good ain't got no hair right there. At the age of 5. And you got a lady sitting right there next to you while you crying. She didn't hear you crying when you needed it. I don't care if that's her mama or whatever. Sometimes we got to sacrifice for our grandkids to keep them. No, don't take my grandbaby over there. I keep my grandbaby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. End of the world, y'all. Revelation. And I can't wait till it gonna hit social media. When it hit social media, it's gonna confuse y'all. And I'm just gonna be sitting right here and say, I told you so. You wait. You wait till it hits social media. Richie evening, beautiful. Hey, baby. But came across your page. Thank you, and make sure you subscribe. You need. You speak. They don't want me to speak the truth. You need, which is unheard. Their last day. They don't believe me, and I love. And then you know what? Only thing Jesus said, "Come with me. You believe me? Follow me. You don't believe me? Hey, don't stay back there. Don't be trying to run over here by me with me this time. Don't run with me. Don't come on with me and subscribe to my channel when you find out the truth. See, what y'all ain't paying attention, social media is gonna be here. The devil is hell. He's doing his thing now. God let him do it. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that. Cause y'all don't see what's going on. These people don't see what's going on. I'm not about to waste my time. I'm not about to waste my time telling them. I'm not. Mm-mm. 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 At one point, I know I be. See, one thing about me, I was sent here. I was sent to YouTube. See, devil ain't got nothing on me. Devil can talk about me. Devil can say anything about me. But guess what? You don't even know me, devil. You don't know. You got competition right here. I'm a whole lot. I'm a competition, baby. I'm a coach. You know I'm a coach. I mean, the men's I be around. You don't know how they talk. We cool. I love the way I talk. I ain't trying to satisfy nobody. I'm just keeping it real with you. And you don't understand the code and the language that I'm trying to teach you. I can't come straight out and tell you, so I had to teach you in code. CODE. The same thing, like they got YNW Melly, think he about to win because they drop all those state evidence on them. He about to get more time. See, they ain't looking. When the prosecutors drop do stuff. They want you to, people who smart like me, get up in your mind. And I don't want to do that. Because I'll make you cry. But I ain't going to want to do that. I want to be nice. I want to keep being nice. I don't want God. I want when Jesus come, God, I kind of want him to take me. They don't know that. I want them to, I want them to take me with him. I want Jesus to come. I'm following him. Call my granddaughter and call my daughter and tell her, come on, y'all, let go. And my son, let go. Let's go. Leave the stuff that you got, materialistic stuff, and let's go. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. No, I never want to be young again. Never. But I'm going to take care of me, though. That little girl don't deserve this, and it hurt me to my heart that I wasn't there to protect that little girl, and I don't even know her. Y'all mean to people. You don't know how to talk to people. People would keep your children. Them old folks will keep your children, but when you toot your nose at them and they speak to you, we used to speak, and we don't care what your name. I don't have no problem out of nobody here in Georgia. Hey, we just be speaking, hey. And I even tell the young people, I say, hey, baby, what's on your mind? I see these young boys, I know they down. Cause parents, it ain't no, them parents ain't like the big mamas. Where the big mamas and the grandmamas? That ain't gonna, that you can't run over. We ain't worrying about what you say about us. Y'all better get real and get serious. Hey, baby. Ruby. Y'all already know. Honey, I was young and talked to old people. Old people told me a whole lot of stuff. I ain't never disrespect nobody old. That's why I'm 66. Proud of my age. I can't wait till I turn 67. Because some folks look older than I do. The big mama at the club. yeah. What you said, the big mama at the clubs. Trying to keep up with the young folks. Let me tell you, I go to the bar. I go to the bar when I want to go to the bar. I mind my business. I just listen to the music like I've been to Club TikTok today. I listen to music. Music will control my mind. Make me feel the music that I listen to. Now when I go to the bar, like I went to the bar the other day, we did karaoke. It was a karaoke night. We were karaoke and there were old folks in there. Old people. I hear around old people. Them older people were jamming. Old people know how to behave, know how to act. Teresa. But that little, see, back in the days you had the real grandmama, you had big mama, you had great grandmama, you had great great grandmama, you had mama, god mama, play mama. Where are they now? They don't want to be barking. You don't want nobody saying that to your child. You don't, only time you want somebody to say something to your child when something happened to your child. Now you want us and everybody else to look for them. Honey, please. It's time to find Christ, baby. I pray every morning I step out that bed. And I've been doing that since I was a little girl. You ask my sister them. I always said, thank you, Lord, for waking me up in the morning. With all the jobs that I had, especially in school, I prayed every morning for everybody. That's right. Enjoy yourself. I'm sure they'll love my living to the fullest. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I pray all the time. It may not look like it. Don't judge. See, what the problem what we have now in this society is people judging folks. You can't look at me and tell me what I do. You gonna get confused. Because I ain't like you think I ain't none of that devilishness. I'm about business, baby. You can't walk on me. I love that little happy girl right here. I love that little black happy gal. I like everything about this black happy gal. Because then that happen to my kids coming up. Because I will karate chop you about mine. And there ain't nothing you going to be able to say after I finish with you. Because I'm going to believe every word come out there on my mouth. And I ain't about to leave my baby over and over everybody's house. Cause my appointment ain't that important for me to leave my child over to somebody's house in the hood. This ain't no hood. When folk come on here and they say that this ain't no hood, baby. Middle class over here, sweetie. We ain't no hood. Ain't no hood over here. All these police officers, construction workers, teachers, doctors. I ain't got to. I want you to keep thinking that. When you come into my life, when you come over here with me, it's a lot of good things about me. I can't be telling y'all my business. I ain't about to tell y'all who I really am. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep on see who's gonna stick by me. I'm just gonna see who's gonna recognize real. I loved it, cause I'm sitting back watching. Why they lock them little children up? Go lock their mama up. Go like the auntie, whoever, or go like the uncle, whoever they were living with. Big mama ain't named Big Mama no more, sure ain't. No more, ain't no Big Mama no more. We had Big Mamas. I don't play. Say what you want to say. Ain't no way in the world this should. When they had the law a different way, y'all couldn't even act right. They shouldn't have never changed it. Now they changed the law to satisfy y'all behind. And what they doing? Now you can't find Miss Akeda Scott. Now you can't find out what happened to Celeste Rivers Hernandez. You ain't heard nothing about Alexis Ware. Why that happened to Crystal? I mean, all these Kanika Jenkins. Come on, y'all. Money don't rule. Well, nobody no money. I want my child. Tell me what happened to her. You can't wait till you get 18, 19 and tell your mama, I got this. I'm grown. Y'all stop. I know we know you're grown. You ain't grown like we trying to tell you that you're grown. We know you're grown, but we trying to tell you that there's a lot of things that you don't see that we see. We so big, we so important for us now to run away from our responsibility. We need to make decisions and choices to take care of our responsibility. The responsibility that has to come here in this world. We brought the responsibility in this world. So since I brought 5 responsibility in here and got my education, took care of my children, I'm cool. Can't tell me nothing. The revelation is going right on in y'all eyes right now. Y'all don't even see it. It's the end of the world. Y'all don't even know. Y'all think it's a rap show. Women, y'all used to win a lot of battles. Y'all used to win a lot of battles. When y'all called and tell them that man did something to you, hell, you going to jail too. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Sure is set up. Lost souls. Honey, please. Better listen to these old folks, y'all. We ain't been on this earth this long for nothing. And nobody's trying to stop y'all from having no good time. Hell, I was having a good time when I was young too, but I listened to them old people. I used to tell them old people, when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you. Cause you look good. That's what we used to say to the old people. Tell me how many old people have y'all young girls ever said that to. How many young girls that have went over Miss Knock on so door and so nice in the late, like when I took them kids over there to their mama who were working. I said, if I ever catch your children on this street, I will call you and let you know. Cause that lady was at work, not knowing her children. She said, my son they don't even supposed to be outside. If y'all don't tell these parents, they don't know. And then you got some parents know and don't care. Give a darn what you say about me. And then they came and got, when I seen them little kids with handcuffs on, we got them for them now. We got the handcuffs for them. But this is supposed to happen, y'all. This part of Revelation. Y'all can't figure out what happened to D4VD, David Burke. Y'all still can't even figure out what happened to that case with that boy, with that girl in the trunk. Revelation, y'all. When they finish with this case, you ain't gonna understand it. Why you see a mama? You got London Thomas over there. London Thomas was over there. That young over there with that 23-year-old man. Now she on the lives. The mama and the son. The mama and the son. The mama and the son. Well, Lanita happy with her little house on the prairie, baby. I love my little house on the prairie. I ain't going nowhere, and I'm going to be here, and I like everything about it, and I don't care. I ain't trying to satisfy nobody but myself and help take care of my children. When they want the money, I got money to give them. They can call me up, because when I'm there and I need them, they'll be there for me. Shoot, I'm a happy single woman. And then the next man I get, he won't be my culture. And I ain't got nothing against y'all, but I'm going to change up some things. I'm about to change up. Because when I'm single, ain't nowhere in the world. You wait until I get somebody out of another culture. And then you going to run over here and try to get me. Man, it's too late. I ain't looking for nobody no way. Because I ain't got time to be trying to change my ways for y'all. Because they ain't in, God and the devil ain't finished doing what they got to do. See, God sit back and let the devil do what the devil going to do. Hey, that's what he doing. He sit back looking at y'all. He looking at you. I know when somebody get on my channel, they in front of the United States. I know I know when kids are sick. I had a sweet little girl on here, y'all. She's sick. She was sick in the hospital, and she came to my channel in the middle of the night and talked. She told me what kind of disease she had and everything. So sweet, and I let her talk. The scary part is too many of these young folks are passing away and have not been covered by the Lord. Thank you. These kids are into too much that they don't even understand the consequences. I speak about consequences all the time on my channel, Ruby. I even speak about consequences and the decision making when I do my highway patrol. I heard how that boy was sitting up there talking to that police officer. What we did last night. And then that's a child not understanding. And I like the cop attitude. But people talk about police. But when the daddy came up there trying to get up in that police face, he was wrong. And when a parent come and step in a teacher's face, you don't forget that I put my clothes on the same way you put your clothes on. But I'm not about to let you make me lose my certificate that I work hard for. Y'all got to think, boy, that devil was something else. It's no way Amari. I feel sorry for that baby. That little girl was beautiful. She going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. Waking up having nightmares or somebody put every time that lady now she got to grow hair like that. But Amari, your hair gonna grow back, baby. Your hair gonna grow back beautiful. You still beautiful, baby. You still beautiful. And I just hope the mama change. And let me tell y'all something. It's not the older people jealous of y'all young girls. It's the young girls jealous of the young girls. There's no way Kayla Scott should be missing right now. No. Kayla was a beautiful girl. Every girl that we cover over here been beautiful. And it always be a young girl that don't like her. But y'all blame the old for. I ain't jealous of nobody. There ain't nothing wrong with me. All my kids good looking at son and their daughters. Stop making up excuses. We living in a world of excuses. But I'm going to be on my back porch when they get ready to all fall down. I'm going to be on my house in my bed praying. Wow, yes. I'm retired from Department of Correction, and it's the same with them. God is going to bless them little girls. Let me tell you something. When I first, before I got my teaching job, I just really want to coach track. I just want to coach. Even though I went to college and took all them hard courses, science courses. Physical education is not no easy course, y'all. It's dealing with science, biology, kinesiology. It's hard. It's not, being a PE teacher is not easy. And let me tell you something. Before I went to the teaching, I told God I wasn't ready for that job yet. I was a school crossing guard, and over there on, if you're from Georgia, if you know where Glenwood at, it's so dangerous on that street, y'all. We didn't even have a light out there. We school crossing guards was getting out there early in the morning. Y'all know, y'all see them school crossing guards? They're standing there with them signs. Them people who I could have got hit so many times, and them kids could have got hit coming down Glenwood. They didn't even have no light up there at first. And I had to look for them kids, look good before they cross the street and do my sign like that, because they probably can't see me until they got a light up there. But still, you got to be careful because people still not seeing the crossing guard because they on their cell phone. But let me get to the correction officer person in this chat. I signed up for a correction officer. I passed the test. But when they took me on took me through the jail over here on Memorial Drive, and I walked through there, I'm me and crazy, first of all. And I was amazed how many men was in one big unit. I passed. I wasn't scared of the job. I'm hard time. I'm hard shit. Ain't nothing easy about me. I love jobs like that. I just always wanted to work in the prison. I wanted to teach health in the prison. I wanted to talk to people in the prison. You know, I always did want to do that and then go home. They ain't even have to pay me. I always wanted to volunteer that. Because I always talk about, in my major is drug and alcohol and everything we talk about. My certificate certified. But let me tell you this. I went through there and I seen all them people in that jail. And I said, what I supposed to do? What I supposed to do? And I was looking like this. I'm like, how is one person, how are these people handling these inmates? I didn't want to do the job no more. After they took me through the jail, I commend y'all correctional officers. I commend y'all. I have to commend a correctional officer. That ain't no easy job. Stop talking about people's job, y'all. These folks are a correctional officer. I left that job, all that testing, all that studying, and then for the police officer, City of Atlanta police officer, I ready to pass all the tests. Only thing I had to do. That's why I speak. Sometimes my speech do change because I can't hear out of this ear. I need a hearing aid. So people who need a hearing aid in their ear do speak. Their language do change sometimes. But people who know me and all the people that big time folks knew that I knew my job, but I just did a hearing aid. But the kids understood that my speech gonna change. It'll straighten up sometimes, but it'll change because I can't hear it. When you're deaf in one ear, you can't hear. But I wasn't born like that. And I wanted the job. I had passed all the stuff to be a police officer. I wanted to be a City of Atlanta police officer so bad, and I passed everything. But he told me, the chief begged me to get a hearing aid. He said, McGill, only thing you got to do, they got a white guy. I never forget that old white man. He was so nice, that chief was. He said, McGill, you can get one. I hate to see you go like that, but you could get one that you put in your ear where can't nobody see. He taught me. And then I said, I don't want no hearing aid. You know, hearing aid back there then, you wouldn't, back in my days, you wouldn't want it. But he said, so what you supposed to do if somebody walk up to you on this side? I just look like that. Yeah, I can be a police officer. I paid the test and everything. I be anything I want to be. I ain't no dummy now. I ain't gonna tell you all my business. Hey, baby. Ben Moore in the house. All right, Ben Moore. I ain't no dummy. This ain't a dummy that y'all got over here. I can play dumb. If I don't want to talk to you, I'm gonna talk to you a certain way. You done been plenty of time when I be around people and I act like I was deaf. Because I didn't want to talk to them. I do like this. And they be like, I heard every word they said. I tell you like I ain't hear them. I play your role like you play. Ain't nothing over here, baby. This is the real deal over here. This is the truth. But that little baby needs justice, and they need to start locking these parents up. Lock these damn parents up. I'm like, you don't got that. But I hate that happened to that little girl, man. Shoot. Lock that door, lock them up. I seen them little boy going to jail. I said, little boy, them did some bad little children. I don't heard the school bus drive. See, I'm going to tell you something. Until y'all get y'all community together, y'all attitudes together, and stop thinking just because I'm 18, 19 years. I know they say you grown. I know you ready to get out there in the grown world. The grown world ain't like it is, baby, like you think it is. It ain't like that, baby. When you get ready to turn loose in 19 and 18, when you 19 and 20 years old, it's not like you think it's going to be. Now you're dealing with society. And when you deal with society, you deal with different people out here. Let me tell you, I want to put this in y'all head. It ain't that people, listen to me now, because I know what I'm talking about. It ain't that people that can't handle being on social media, but ain't nobody going to let you abuse them on social media, okay? There's a difference between abusing them and being bullied them. I'm older, but you can bully, but you ain't going to do it. See, ain't nobody scared of you. So I'm on God's side. I got a big old shield in my face. But you got the right one, though. I love it, though. I love it. I laugh. I laugh at you. I laugh at you all the time. Hey, Ben. From England. Good. Good to the Dookie. What's up, England in the house? I'm not talking proper. When I was speaking correct language and everything like that, y'all couldn't understand that kind of language. So I had to change. Speaking of just of course, the door. It's Jay. No. Everybody is responsible for who they bring in this world because they did not ask themselves to come in this world. Stop trusting everybody, young girls. Listen, but stop putting that glue on y'all head and putting that stuff on y'all head. They messing up y'all hairline. I remember a time when I used to have glue. And y'all, that glue, I used to put glue on this side of my hair don't grow back right here. On the edges, and that glue wouldn't come out my hair, and I would pull my whole head out. Whole hair out right there. That scared me. Y'all stop doing that. Y'all got hair on your head, wear your hair. I know sometimes you get tired. You slap a wig on sometimes. Sometimes I slap my wig on. But you let your hair, wear your hair too. Show them the real you. Until you find out who you are, then you'll make a change in your life. And if the daddy gonna go to the hospital with you, then he should have been in the waiting room with the child. Man, I'm so mad. What's up, Ritz? Got me mad over him, boy. So, don't understand correct grammar. They don't. They don't understand the correct grammar. I was like, what? I was so, we had to take classes like that. And then when I said they don't understand the correct language, man, I'm more from the ATL. I was speaking correct and came in the classroom. I was in one of the worst neighborhood in this world, Eastland Meadows, over there on Memorial Drive. If you're from the ATL, you know I ain't lying. That's the Meadows. I had a cousin them stay out there, and then I was a teacher over there talking proper. My auntie worked there as a teacher, teachers in the family. And so they didn't tell me what class I about to go to. They didn't tell me how them kids was in that building. They took me to the worst class that the other teacher had left. They ain't tell me that. Y'all know how they do substitute teacher? They'll stick them, bend them. And they took me in the class, and I said, okay, class, I want y'all to take out your pencils and everything. We're going to go to page 152, okay? I know how to turn my education on and turn it off because I deal with people. I deal with my real street people, and I deal with my education people here. I know how to change it and flip it. I know what to do. But I'm not about to not treat my people on the don't have no education. I'm not about to treat them no different. I'm just about to switch my language up. Man, please. Nobody tell me no kid was bad. East Lake babies, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Shoot. You work if you like me, if you been you and I didn't know what to do. Them kids was cussing, fussing in my class. And I'm like, what the world is going on? So I called my auntie that night and asked her what's going on in that school. Y'all, I told the principal he wanted to hire me. I said, now look, I would be a full-time sub for you. Now he wanted to hire me, but I ain't want to work at that school. I just want to help him with this 7th grade class. They had the 7th graders. And I said, if you let me, what's that? Hold on, guys. Know how you outside on the push with me. Go on over there. Y'all know how you I said, if you let me talk to the kids the way I want to, and I can educate them all, we had to teach them all language, all the classes. So, the meadow, baby, eating that meadow, no shirt over your head off. So, I'm looking at that boy. I ain't know nothing about no East Meadow High with East Meadows. So, I told the boy, I said, can you sit down, baby? He said something to me, y'all. I ain't say nothing. Okay, they kids. I understand they kids. Boy, I said to myself, when they were eking the food over there, the teacher right there, she was strong like me too. She was on that side. I said, I got to do what I got to do, ma'am. Ma'am, it's okay. I'm about to do what I got to do because these kids don't understand the right kind of grammar. These are different kind of kids here. You got to get down out there. Get down. Told them to shut your. I went into the mamahood. That when I was young, I went to the mamahood. And I said, turn to page 252. And I don't want to hear a pin drop in this class. I run this class. And they look like, who is this fool? And I told what I told that principal, you're going to have my back writing them up. And them kids came to be my favorite kid. One little boy was in my class. I said, your little attitude that you got, baby, you ain't going to be here long. He had the pretty light skin, the pretty eye. And guess where he at now? And he was in the 10th grade. Somebody took him out of him with their attitude. I told him, your attitude out there in the real world is going to get you in trouble when you leave this elementary school. Listen to people. Listen. They don't listen. They don't listen. They don't teach them how to write to curse. You know what? My kids learn from me. My kids, as a retired teacher, health and physical education teacher, I taught them here. I didn't put all that. The teachers don't have time to teach them everything, y'all, every subject. And it brought to my attention the other day when I was at the doctor's office. He said that, they trying to get the kids 30 minutes of PE. I said, 30 minutes? Oh, I'm so glad I'm gone. They need 30 minutes to learn that math and that language art, that classes that going to count for them. Talking about PE. Them your children. When you get home, you need to make your children mine. What you mean by you can't handle your children? Shouldn't have had them. Shouldn't have had trying to have all them damn babies. You can't have them babies if you can't take care of them. Your children. Shoot. People don't want to hear the truth, y'all. They want you to raise them. But no way in the world. I taught man, did. You need in home. I wish back then they had homeschool. Because I didn't want them to go to school because of the way I raised mine is not the way you raise yours. But Mari, that little baby did not, I just can't understand how she walked out that porch with strangers. Where are the people who supposed to be came out that door and said, Mari, Mari, where are you? Where are you? Mari. When did you come? When you noticed Mari went out there? How any kids can open up the front door? I'm from the ATL, baby. Where it's spelled, baby. I'm from here, and I love the ATL. What's up, Judy? I'm from the Atlanta. I'm a Georgia peach. A real peach. Juicy peach. Sweet peach. Well, you ain't nowhere in the world that girl walked out that door. Y'all know a 2-year-old know how to turn a knob. Y'all know a 2-year-old know how to get your phone to go on there and start playing games on your phone. Y'all already know this. You got to, if you're going to supervise somebody's child, if you ain't going to keep my child, let me know. And then I ain't about to let mine go stay with old nobody out nowhere like that. I'm going to tell the doctor I got to make another appointment. Because my mama can't keep him that day. I signed a waiver for mine to start school. Okay. Early. They were more ready. I would have, I as a mom, I did my job. I was strict. And the strictness happened. I heard a man say he wasn't going to be strict on his kid. I said, it's not the matter of fact of you being strict on your kids. You got to supervise your kid. You got to be responsible for your kid. These parents are not held responsible because they don't care nothing about y'all children no more. Y'all going to have to care about y'all kids in this community, in this world that we got. It's no way. They hold that little girl hand, held that girl hand and did that to a girl like that. What kind of movie? What kind of what? What? 8, 9, and 10? And had a little girl with them. Somebody was grown in charge of this. It's an adult in charge of this. What kind of kids do we have that doing something like that? That's evil. That's some Halloween scary. I don't want none of your Halloween candy. I buy Halloween like I did the trick or treat right here at my house. I had Halloween right here in my house for my kids. And they said, yeah, you can sign that waiver. If you ain't ready to be no parent, leave it alone. Leave it alone. And y'all got to get y'all community together. But in the community now, you got so many criminals staying next door to you. But it's up still you as the parent got to be responsible. When it get dark outside, we'll go and check in with my grandmama. Because we like on my grandmama stayed on the west side on Neal Street when they went in there and shot that she stayed across the street from that old lady on Neal Street when them cops went in there and killed that 99-year-old lady. That old lady thinks she a drug dealer. Y'all done lost y'all man. Whew. That lady right there one of the strictest woman in the world. It ain't like it used to be. Kids know what we know, then they won't do what they do. Y'all don't let them get out of hand now. They out of hand now, but it's up to the parents now. I'm gonna be honest with you. We got some good parents out there. Let me tell y'all something. We got some good parents out there. But when your kids got to go to school with them other kids, I seen it happen. I seen your kid around a bad little girl. Nasty attitude little girl. And I said, look, come here, baby. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, and I'm going to talk to your mama. You don't need to be hanging with that little girl right there. The girl don't even finish her work on time. It's a lot I said, but I'm going to talk to your mama. Because I don't want to see you go into the same system where she is. She done been suspended before. No, I was there to protect a lot of kids. Them parents hate when I retire. I said, y'all, I can't stay here. Y'all done had me down at the hospital. I got to go. I got to retire. Shoot, I can't stay home. Shoot. I can't stay here no longer, y'all. I got to go. 25 years is enough for me. When my kids growed up and got married and went on and stayed on, I could have been left teaching. I got to my point to I don't see nobody really, they got the really, you got the good mixed with the bad. You got the good teachers mixed with the bad. You got the good parents mixed with, you got parents making it hard on the other parents. I see it. It's no way in the world that little girl supposed to be over there on the field. Amari, I done did all I can to do for you, little girl. But your mama wasn't responsible. She was irresponsible over her friend. Let's see the person who's supposed to be watching her. Y'all be making y'all. Woo wee. Revelation is knocking on the door. Did your nostril piercing hurt? When I first did it, yeah. Sorry to be out. It's okay. When I got this one right here done, let me see what's the name said. When I got this one done right here, they said, pew, and that tail came out my eye like that. I said, woo, like that. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. That hurt. But if you want one, you go through pain, no gain. No pain. Y'all, I did not like what I saw when I saw them two little boys. I didn't feel sorry for them. We got some, the bus driver, this supervisor was talking to me, the head supervisor telling me that she was talking to me about I ain't know she was talking to me about an elementary student. I thought she was talking to me about a high school student. She said them kids cussed and they did it. My daughter would talk. She's like, ooh, these children, ooh, wait. Wow. But yeah, that's good. That's what you want. Um, y'all don't know what y'all kids doing when they are not around you. We need to start back with parents involvement. Parents got to come back, start back coming back to the school. And we got to stop being so judgmental just because you see them with a woman with another woman. Like because you see a woman with another woman and a man with another man raising them kids, y'all stop being judgmental. Sometimes you don't, they may, that ain't your place. That ain't your place to say nothing about that. Sometimes them folks, if y'all let the man, if it's, where are the men? We got good men out there. We got good women out there. We got, it's, y'all gonna need, wee. Y'all, it was nice talking to y'all. We said, let me put my glasses on. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Pop up, you need, girl. Just imagine just imagine being a teacher, and then you have to. Your kids got the same nights of the parent teacher conference. You know what I do? I try to go see the kids' teacher the next day, or either I type on the computer. Cause I know my son, when he was in middle school, he said, Mama, no, in high school, he said, I missed the bus on purpose because I know you told me to get up, and I got back in the bed. I said, so you tell me that now, huh? Because you grown. Because he know then. I said, let me tell you a little secret about that. I knew you weren't in that class because I went on the computer and saw you weren't in that class. And I typed back to the teacher. I don't make up excuses. I don't make excuses. I don't make excuses. Okay, baby. All right, just a minute. All right, baby. I don't make up excuses. But y'all, it was so nice talking to y'all. I don't got hungry. Y'all supposed to be barbecue me some chicken. I was gonna get real, but I'm gonna do me some chicken on the back porch. And I already cleaned the grill out, y'all. I'm ready to. Ooh, Lord, come out here and have me a good time. See, I don't have to have no crowd of people around me and have a good time. I have me a good time by myself. Look, y'all, I'm gonna clean the grill out. Clean that out early and all that. I got a good old charcoal in there. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Love that house. Oh yeah, and it been quiet like that. It been quiet in this neighborhood for the last past 25 years. We ain't never had no problem. It been this quiet, and these the same people. We don't got older now, but when our kids were young, our kids didn't make all that noise in the street. Mm mm. Let me put my glasses and see what you said, babe. You said, you said, are you a what? What you asked me? You need what you asked me? You need? I'm out there. I got some TikTok I just made, y'all. It's about my imaginary boyfriend. I got an imaginary boyfriend. I got an imaginary boyfriend. That's my one of my characters on yeah, how you know? How you know I'm a Pisces, Unique? How you know I'm Pisces? You know me? Yeah. I'm Pisces. Pisces to the piece of the fish, baby. About to go fry me a piece of fish right now. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I'm about to go on in. I'm gonna be out here. You're a Pisces too. You need your name don't look like it sound familiar, but they think Pisces crazy. We ain't crazy than you think we are. We just don't play. That's all that is, y'all. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Highway Patrol people, I'll see y'all next Friday morning, early in the morning at 2 o'clock. Love y'all. Peace.